Hello, Hoop Files family. Today, we're diving into the stories of the NBA's forgotten heroes. Once upon a time, these guys ruled the court like storms, beloved by millions, cheered in all-star games, and talked about as future legends. But now, it's as if they never existed, from the heights of stardom to the silence of obscurity. These players once held the world in their hands, until everything vanished. So get ready, because we're about to count down 10 NBA players who were once stars but are now forgotten by most. This list will hit you with nostalgia, shock you, and maybe even make you emotional. Why were they forgotten? Was it injuries, bad choices, or just the cruel passage of time? Stick around till the end, because every story has a lesson. Let's open the curtain. When Ty Lawson, a lightning bolt that burned out silently. Ty Lawson burst into the NBA like a comet in the late 2000s. The Denver Nuggets' small but deadly point guard, he was a rocket on the court, putting up 17 points and 7 assists per game alongside Carmelo Anthony. His speed, fearlessness, and wild assists lit up the arena. Remember his insane series against the Spurs in the 2011 playoffs? Everyone was talking about him. But off the court, things unraveled. Alcohol issues and multiple DUIs haunted him. In 2015, he was traded to the Rockets, and just like that, the fire dimmed. By 2017, at only 29 years old, he was out of the NBA. He bounced around leagues in China and Europe, but that spark was gone. Lawson's story shows how off-court battles can eclipse even the brightest talent. The man once seen as the future. Where is he now? Roy Hibbert, a giant lost in time. In the early 2000s and 10s, Roy Hibbert was the anchor of the Indiana Pacers. Standing 7 feet 2 inches, he locked down the paint, waging playoff wars against LeBron James and the Miami Heat. He was a 2-time All-Star and nearly won Defensive Player of the Year. Remember Game 7 versus the Knicks in 2013? He shut down Carmelo and silenced Madison Square Garden. But the NBA evolved. Small ball and the three-point revolution took over, and Hibbert's slow, classic center style became outdated. In 2015, he was traded to the Lakers and quickly faded from the spotlight. By 2017, at age 30, he was gone. Hibbert now lives a quiet life, and his story reminds us, basketball evolution waits for no one. The towering big man who once shook the rim is now just a memory. Monta Ellis, the scoring machine. No one wanted in the 2000s. Monta Ellis was a scoring beast with the Golden State Warriors. Dropping 25 a night, with silky handles and deadly crossovers, he was the heartbeat of the We Believe Warriors that shocked the Mavericks in 2007. Fans loved his crazy dunks and impossible layups. He was later traded to Milwaukee, then Dallas, still putting up numbers. But then came the analytics era. The data pointed out his inefficient shooting and poor defense. By 2017, at just 31, no team called. Maybe he's still dropping buckets in pickup games, but in the NBA? Just a whisper. Ellis's story proves that talent alone isn't always enough. The man who danced on the hardwood. How did he fade away? Brandon Roy, a dream broken by injuries. Brandon Roy was different. In the mid-2000s, he was Portland's golden boy. A 3-time All-Star, averaging 21 points a game with a smooth, almost MJ-like game. They called him the Natural. Every move was flawless. When he dropped 42 on the Lakers in 2008, it felt like destiny. Portland believed again, but his knees were cursed. Bone-on-bone pain, multiple surgeries. In 2011, at just 27, he retired. He attempted a comeback in 2012 with Minnesota, but only lasted 5 games. His body couldn't go on. Now a high school coach, Roy inspires the next generation. But that what could have been feeling never fades. His story is one of the cruelest what-ifs in NBA history. The man who once revived a city. Why did fate silence him? Michael Carter Williams, Rookie of the Year. Then Silence MCW stormed into the league in 2013-14. Long, athletic, and nearly averaging a triple-double with 16 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. He even won Rookie of the Year over Giannis and AD. His debut? A 22-point, 12-assist, 9-steal explosion against the Miami Heat. Fans thought he might be the next Jason Kidd, but his shot was broken. Turnovers piled up. He was traded to Milwaukee, then bounced around 6 teams in 6 years. That rookie fire? Extinguished. By 2023, at 31, he was out of the league. MCW's story is a harsh reminder. A strong start doesn't guarantee a happy ending. The future star now drifts in silence. Does he still dream of that debut night? Andrew Bynum, a young giant's strange collapse. Andrew Bynum was once a prodigy. In the late 2000s, he was the Lakers' dominant big man, just 19 years old, playing next to Kobe Bryant. He won 2 championships, made an All-Star team in 2012, averaging 19 points and 12 boards. The 76ers thought they struck gold trading for him in 2012. The next Shaq, they said. But injuries kept piling up. Knees, shoulders. Then that infamous bowling incident, where he injured himself off the court. By 2014, at just 26, it was over. His downfall was a mix of bad luck and odd choices. Once seen as Shaq's heir, now just a faded memory. Does Bynum ever miss those championship nights? DeMarcus Cousins. The king who lost his crown. DeMarcus "Boogie" Cousins was a beast. 4-time All-Star averaging 21 and 11, the heart of the Kings. He could score, pass, shoot threes, do it all. In 2017, he teamed up with Anthony Davis in New Orleans, a terrifying front court. "Championship incoming," fans shouted. Then came the injuries: Achilles, ACL. After 2018, he was never the same. Golden State, Lakers, Clippers. He bounced from team to team, chasing lost glory. Now 34, he plays overseas, away from the NBA spotlight. Boogie was once a king, but basketball has no mercy. His story is a fall from power. Does he still hear the echoes of the crowd? Jermaine O'Neal, the overshadowed all-star. In the early 2000s, Jermaine O'Neal was a force. 6-time All-Star, putting up 20 and 10 for the Indiana Pacers. He was the heart of that tough Pacers squad. In 2002, he dropped 30 and 15 on the Nets in the playoffs. Pure dominance. Fans chanted J.O. with pride. But 2004 changed everything. The Malice at the Palace brawl tainted his image. Add in injuries, and by 2014, at age 35, he quietly stepped away. He's now a successful entrepreneur, but his name rarely comes up in basketball conversations. He deserved a better legacy. Does Jermaine still remember those fiery nights in Indiana? Rashad McCants. A flower that never bloomed, Rashad McCants had it all. NCAA champion with North Carolina, drafted by the Timberwolves in 2005. He averaged 17 as a rookie, with silky jumpers and a killer instinct. In 2006, he scored 28 against the Lakers. People thought he could challenge Kobe. Is he the next Ray Allen? Some asked. He was fast, graceful, deadly. But attitude issues and a messy relationship with Khloe Kardashian threw him off track. Drama followed him. Conflicts with coaches and teammates piled up. By 2009, at just 24, he was out of the league. He tried reality TV and music, but the NBA forgot him. His story shows how talent without discipline can fade. Does he still daydream about his rookie year? Stephon Marbury, Starbury's lonely ending. Stephon Marbury was electric. A two-time All-Star with the Nets and Suns, averaging 20 points and 8 assists. His crossovers were legendary. He was the mixtape king. In 2001, he lit up the playoffs with Phoenix, clearly a superstar. "Starbury!" fans shouted. He brought streetball swagger to the NBA. Born in Brooklyn, he took the NYC soul to MSG. But drama stuck with him. Feuds with coaches, bad trades, the Knicks disaster. His return to New York should have been a hero's homecoming. It became a nightmare. By 2009, at just 31, he was out. In China, he became a legend, statue and all. But in the NBA, just a memory. His story proves even the brightest stars can fade. Does Marbury still hear those cheers in his mind? Does he miss the spotlight of Madison Square Garden?